Soon you will be able to pay for groceries at every Whole Foods in the U.S. with just a swipe of your hand. Amazon says that the Pay by Palm technology will be at all of those stores nationwide by the end of the year. Customers just have to hover their hand over the device to pay. This method is already being used at 200 Whole Foods locations across 20 states, and you can also find it in other places, stores like Panera Bread.
And you got to understand that the devil, he owns the media. That's why the media is always set on wickedness, always, portraying and broadcasting wickedness and things that are contrary to the ways of God. So the devil continues to use the television programming. I mean, he tells it in your face that you're being programmed when you're watching these films, and especially so that you're being desensitized to embrace these concepts and these ideas. That's why when you see something manifest itself in the flesh, and it comes, and to be embraced by the world, people say, "Oh, it used to be something or science fiction." From a movie, because that's what the point of the movie does. It gets you to be desensitized to these topics to embrace it in the future, because these are plans being set before your eyes, but too many are not paying attention because they're too busy being entertained. The adversary of your soul, or the devil, when he brings forth, an agenda, a wicked agenda to destroy man, he's not gonna, package it up in a way that's, disappealing to the general public. Rather, he's gonna package it up in a way that's appealing, that's gonna be embraced by the vast majority of the world, in a way that's gonna, bring incentives and, help you, or rather force you to gravitate towards the product.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID, and he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
You like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all in chip, so I use it to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks.
Exactly.
So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge.
What is happening with this agenda? Simply put, you're being groomed. You're being groomed to accept the mark of the beast for the sake of convenience. That you can, put so many things in one for the sake of convenience, not having to carry a bunch of objects around. You can just combine it.
Okay. Doesn't work. Oh, there we go.
How do you do it?
Magic.
Huh?
Magic.
Oh, magic.
And this music video I will be highlighting today, ironically, is called Wake Up. And the fact of the matter is, many people are asleep to the truth at hand. This music video is talking about the fast approaching mark of the beast. And we see, a division of two different sets of people. And we see these two girls. You can even see by the attire, they seem to have more finances. They seem to have greater incentives because they're benefiting from the mark that they took. And you can see visibly the mark on their body. And we can see the separation of the two, that they received the mark and receiving all the benefits. But then we see the farmers, the ones that are crazy, absurd, the ones that you don't want to be about. You don't want to be around, or you don't want to be. And these are the Christians. These are the ones that refuse the beast. And these are the ones that refuse the mark of the beast. And they have to live on their own. They have to survive. They have to yield their own crops.
They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself
Why?
And you may be thinking or even saying to yourself, you know, man, you gotta relax. I would never take the mark. But then look at the scenario when the pandemic hit the world. So many were forced and they folded to take the vaccine. Why? Because the incentive was taken away. Now it's a matter of job security. You're gonna lose your job if you don't take the vaccine. All these things. It was just a test to see how many would fold under pressure. And so many have taken the vaccine. How much more when the mark of the beast comes around and you're not gonna be able to, you know, feed your family?
The race for a vaccine now in the final stretch, but with 4 in 10 Americans saying they definitely or probably won't get a vaccine, according to Pew Research, employers may not take no for an answer.
Employers can require their at-will employees to get a vaccine. That's already the law.
Employment attorney Rima Aina at Cleveland's Gallagher Sharp law firm says yes, your boss can fire you if you refuse the COVID vaccine. Some employers, like hospitals, already require the flu vaccine as a condition of employment.
Unfortunately, Simon Phoenix was not coded. While you were sleeping, everyone in the city was installed code. It was a brilliant idea by Dr. Cocteau that an organically bioengineered microchip be sewn into the skin. Sensors all over the city can zero in on anyone at any time.
I can't even conceive a visual of what you police officers did before it was developed.
We work for a living. This fascist crap makes me want to puke.
What do you think you're scratching, caveman? You really think we'd let you go without control?
The Smart Mark. Throw your other devices away, because the Smart Mark is more than just a phone. It's part of you. Use it as cash. Book your travel. And even shoot video. Distribution points are all over the city. And don't let the lines discourage you. The Rook Unlimited Smart Mark is worth the wait.
I never realized how wonderful technology could make me feel. The Smart Mark has brought order to my life.
And the best part? It's absolutely free. A gift of thanks.
A quantum connection with the human mind.
Be a part of the next evolution in motion pictures and experience Mind Gamers, being hailed as the first ever action film for the mind.
Spark it up.
This exclusive live event includes the cast and filmmakers joining today's top scientists as they reveal a new dimension in human consciousness.
Single unified field connecting everything.
Then during the film, 1,000 audience minds from coast to coast will be connected in a groundbreaking experiment.